Now, on Twitter, you can put your Jets fandom out there, but I'm asking you to put on your analyst hat here on this show right now, and let's look at the Jets. And I get that Zach Wilson is a mess, and we'll get to him. But how much of the issue at the moment is that offensive line? They can't run the ball at all, and they're struggling to protect. The O-line, as a former O-lineman, how much of the problem is that?
Man, it's disgusting, man. They couldn't run block their way through a wet paper bag. I mean, it was just atrocious to watch that. And that's really a big part of it. Listen, everyone wants to kill Zach Wilson, and listen, rightfully so. He's not playing starter ball right now, but the offensive line for the Jets has just been bad, and it's been bad for quite some time because they want to run the football. They want to take pressure off the young quarterback, but every time you turn around, it's 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13. They're always behind the sticks, and we know how bad Zach Wilson is struggling in the pocket. So you got a bad quarterback and compound that with the bad offensive line.
I do think the context is important, right? I mean, if we look at the games where Wilson struggled, it was a couple of games against the Patriots. He struggled in this game in lousy conditions against the Jaguar defense that hadn't been great, but they were pretty good tonight. And I feel like Mike White did pretty well against the Minnesota defense that's been awful. And he battled on the road against Buffalo. I mean, I can't give the guy more credit than playing through the hits he took in that game. And the team certainly seems to rally around him. But as it relates to Wilson, I don't feel like it's unreasonable at this point to just say he can't do it. I know the O-line's not any good, but is that an unreasonable assessment of what the Jets have, or I should say don't have in this quarterback?
Yeah, listen, Scott, I just think that right now Zach Wilson is not a starting quarterback in the National Football League right now. And it's not unreasonable to say that, this might be the last that we see of Zach Wilson as far as his ability to be a starting quarterback for the New York Jets. I mean, we've seen Joe Flacco, we've seen Mike White, and now we've seen Chris Streveler, a practice squad guy, come in and give the offense more juice than Zach Wilson, the number 2 overall pick. So his problems can't be fixed during the season. He's going to need an offseason to kind of reboot. But even then, I think it's questionable at best that he's in 2023.
Damien, you can put that Twitter hat back on if you want. I don't care. I'm asking this question to the guy that loves and cares about the Jets. How the hell are you going to have 2 top 3 picks in 3 years, take 2 quarterbacks, and neither one of them are a guy? How?
Only the Jets, brother. Only the Jets. I don't even understand it. Listen, Scott, the one thing, you had Sam Darnold. Now, the Jets didn't surround him with talent. They've surrounded Zach Wilson with talent. There's no question about that. Coaching, we can question that, but, man, it's just bad. It's really bad with the organization. It's really a shame because the rest of the team has really good parts except for the quarterback position.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.